going on here? Who cares? Oh, I ain't gonna try to fix it. What lies beneath? Oh my gosh, paper slippery. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what we got. Aquarius. What's going on for the weekend? Going into next week. Last week of August. Cannot believe it. Somebody's getting single. Somebody's getting out there on their own. Or somebody's getting a payday. Decent amount of pay, maybe. I definitely see that somebody is trying to love oneself or get in the mode of loving themselves. Hey, Clancy Creations, how are you? You guys, or do you remember that song, Happy Days? Monday, Tuesday, Happy Day, or go Sunday, Monday, Happy Days. That's the Chachi that my nickname is from. Good to see you too. I'm hoping you're here for a Aquarius reading because that's what we're doing. Oh, it's looking good though. So far, so good. Let's hope it stays that way. Oh, thanks. I'm glad. I'm glad you do. You could be possibly dealing with a fire sign who may put you in a position like this could be someone who like wants you to achieve some unacceptable, unreachable goal. Like they put you in a position to probably to make you feel like crap about yourself. Maybe not, but you know this person's hasty and they're impulsive and they're ruthless. They could be very ruthless. Um, I do see you partnering up with a possible Sagittarius, but I see you most likely trying to. I see you staying single, staying self sufficient, maybe caring for yourself, trying to love yourself a little bit more. Um, you're not interrupting me. You're fine. I'm glad you're here. I'm absolutely glad you're here. But I do feel like somebody is in a place where they're trying to regain balance in a place where they're unbalanced. You could be mentally unbalanced, physically unbalanced, just things in your life being kind of I see you trying to reach a goal that's like seeming unachievable. That's what I kind of am feeling. Like you're really struggling to reach this place of I don't know. It could be anywhere in your life. It could be anything in your life. Um, but it's almost impossible. But you're still trying, and you may be careful not to exhaust yourself I do kind of feel like you might be in a place right now where you're kind of losing hope in a situation. Something fell through, something maybe like me, got on a scale and weighed yourself and realized that you've gained a few pounds instead of lost. And it's like putting you in a place of, oh my God, what am I even doing this for? Now, it may not be that. It could be anything. It could be your job. It could be your friendship. It could be your relationship. Like, what am I even doing here? Like, why am I even doing this? Like, where are we going? I do, though, feel like you are feeling this divine love and harmony in other aspects of your life. So, on that, so if something is not going in your favor, you're still achieving something. You may just not realize it. You could be achieving harmony within yourself. You could be achieving harmony within your family. Families all kind of co-creating together and doing really well. And if it's not your family, it's some other aspect in your life. Some of you are doing really kind of crappy in one area, feeling kind of this a little bit, but this other place in your life is kind of coming together. You may be financial opportunities for yourself. You may be developing a skill, training, or some sort of knowledge. I also feel like you're desiring something a little more tangible, a little more graspable, like a home, a car, furniture. Like you're wishing for this, but the thing is, okay, there's there's this reading. I swear, reading for Aquarius is so hard because you have. I think why it's so hard is because you're not only just in one, and you could be sitting at home watching TV, eating bonbons right now, but there's so many energetic things flowing around you at one time, and one of them is your inner child, and your inner child is feeling hurt and lost and disappointed. And the main thing, always coming up short and having to shift my mind and focus, pivot, pivot, and pivot again. Only thing happening is aging in a bigger mouth. I can't even keep up with chores. Now, yeah, you can. You can. You're just giving you're doing that negative self-talk where you're like, I'm not even doing a good job in my own home, but you are. Um, I think I'm going to say I think you're doing a good job because that's what this card right here means in reverse. It's kind of like you're hurt and you're kind of talking negatively to yourself, like I suck, and it may not be as severe as I hate myself. I'm a failure. But it could just be like, man, I suck at this. But it's you doing it to yourself, and there could be some definite inner conflict there because you're doing really good here, you're not doing good there. You're doing fine here, but you're not doing good over there, and you're just like, I suck at everything. That's not true. That is not true. It's almost like trying to tell you that you've got this energy around you where someone wants to. It may not be someone. It could be something in your life. It's making you feel really down, like you can't achieve these goals and they're all impossible, and you're just blah. But really, you are. You're doing it. You're fighting the fight. You're fighting the fight very well, actually, and you just got to keep going. And as a matter of fact, this is what everybody goes through. And Aquarius, unfortunately, can sometimes feel like they're just doing it all on their own and they're the only ones going through it, but that's not true. The thing is you put so many other things ahead of yourself. You try to be a humanitarian. You try to be an environmentalist. You try to be good at your job. You try to be the best person that your family can depend on. You try to be the best friend that your friends can depend on, yet nobody does that for you. And you remind yourself of that every once in a while, like how come I do all these things, how come I expend so much of my energy and I feel like I'm doing it all alone. um, just try to be careful to stay out of that energy. Try to focus on the things that you are achieving. Keep doing what you're doing, but don't get down on yourself because you're doing fine. You tend to get in your own head. You may talk about what you're going through, but people are not listening. So you really internalize your feelings and you really get you really kick yourself for not being perfect. You may even notice when someone gives you this sort of attitude, and you feel like this person's talking to me like I'm stupid. Like, I hate to say that, but you notice those things. Like, why is this MFer talking to me like I'm 5? Like, I'm actually really smart. I just can't show it because part of me gets really nervous when I'm talking to this person and I get tongue tied. But they think I'm stupid. And so when you start to say something like, you really think I'm stupid, don't you? Then they make you feel stupid. And it's almost a game. Like, I feel like that's what that King of Wands does. It's like, oh yeah, you don't like it that I talk down to you? How about this? You know, I feel like you're dealing with an energy like that, like a person in your life that's like that. That it's a and you know what's sad is I think there is some sort of affection. I don't know. I almost feel like this person loves you in a way, but they almost hate you at the same time. I don't know. Trying one more time. That's funny. Dealing with your shadow self. That's the thing. Is when you realize, and I realized this when I started reading the Bible and I started trying to get more on into God and stuff like that. I started realizing that everybody has this dark side and everybody has this light side, and when you get balance out of both sides and know how to use both sides, like, that's when you've really made it somewhere, like, especially internally. Like, it's like, okay, so I have this side of me that is love and light, and I have this side of me that's like, don't mess, don't even, if you can learn how to balance both, then you're doing pretty well. And I think they make medications for that, but our goal is to balance it without that. Um, so you've definitely got some sort of person from the past here that might try to reach out to you one more time. This person could be tied to your family somehow, or they think they are, or they are tied to if it's not your family, it's your work family or something to that nature. Creating conflict, self-limiting beliefs, spiritual path, newly formed idea. So you may be trying, this person may be reaching out to you one more time, and I think they know how to push your buttons. This person could use your children, they could use your family members, so this could be someone that is tied to you somehow, some way. You're intertwined with each other somehow, some way. They could actually put conflict in your head if you're not careful. Be careful what you say to this person. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You've got somebody coming in that's all talk, no action, or they're going to accuse you of this. This is deceptive and manipulative. So I would be careful of this person when they come back in. They come back in acting like they bring something good to the table, but they don't. They actually come back in with intentions to either get information from you, or they come back in to put thoughts into your head. So be careful what you say to this person. Everything you say to this person gets used against you in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to pull one more spread, and then I'm going to go to the other cards here in just a second. What lies beneath? So here we got the same energy yet again, but it's in the upright position. So you have a thirst for knowledge, or you're dealing with somebody with a thirst for knowledge. There could be some sort of inspiration. Something could inspire you. And I'm also seeing the Two of Cups, so there could be a partnership that's coming in for you. I'm hoping that this partnership that comes in is something positive. It looks positive. Um, you could be dealing with a water sign, potentially a Cancer. You could also be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries, or possibly a Libra or an Aquarius. Or all those could be intertwined. This is somebody who might want to partner up with you or get together with you and have some sort of communication. Oh, Lordy have mercy. These cards are so slick. I cannot hold on to them. You're absolutely right. We pull back and refocus. That's absolutely right. What lies beneath, what is hidden that we don't see or we're not aware of for Aquarius? With the slippery cards. Making sure I don't have any on the floor. Come on. You got somebody that you may have to set the record straight with, because I feel like first of all, you've got someone who wants to either have an affair, or there is a rumor that you are having an affair, but there is something that somebody's wanting to get from you. And I think there's a sense of like sharing energy with this person that's very, very, very powerful, if I say so myself. So I'm almost feeling like you have to be very careful, because there is a tactic here. Somebody is strategically trying to get in your bridges, or vice versa. I don't mean to say it like that, but it is, and I think they want to. They almost want to drink your energy. They want to drink your bathwater, or vice versa. Um, it's almost so powerful that this person can't sleep, can't eat, can't nothing. I don't know what that's about. Now, if this is not you, there's someone around you that's getting involved in some kind of kinky love affair, and there needs to be some sort of communication about this. Like, somebody needs to set the record straight, or get the rumors out. Like, this is not happening. Quit thinking this. This is bullshit. Like, this is not happening. So there could be like a rumor. That's what's coming to my head, that there's a rumor, or someone told a lie, that you and this person are having some sort of affair that's beyond some kind of wild kinky dream. And it's like, you might get this from somebody. Somebody may come up and say, hey, I heard you and so are getting busy, and I heard that it was like, this, that, and the other. And you're going to have to be like, no, none of that ever happened. Problem is, they may not believe you, but who cares? Let them think what they want. I am seeing that there's going to be a new beginning with somebody. Somebody could also be getting kicked to the curb. You may be finding out about a pregnancy soon. It might not be yours. It could be somebody else's. Yeah, I'm feeling some insecurity. You may not want to get busy with nobody right now because you're not feeling good about yourself. Maybe you're kind of just wanting to hang out on your own. I definitely see somebody who is trying to run away from their problems. Um, Keeping you a secret. Yeah. One more. If there's 3 people in here, can't y'all say something? Clancy, you still here? You guys still with me? Somebody's getting a divorce, breaking a contract. They may be getting, this may be somebody you are getting into a relationship with. Or this is somebody that you have in your energy right now, and I feel like they could possibly be going through something pretty hurtful right now. That may be why this person wants to keep you a secret. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're still here. There it is again. Somebody's about to have some wild sex life. And there could be some, or somebody, I don't know, man. Somebody's coming in wanting something from you. That's all I know. And it might get a little crazy. I'm just telling you right now. That's it. I'm done. Since we keep pulling the same card on that one, I think I better quit there. You'll just have to tell me if you had fun this weekend, okay? I would really like to know if that came true. I hope so. I hope it's enjoyable, but I hope there's not something bad that comes from it, like getting caught or getting pregnant or getting a divorce. Let's try to keep it, on the good side of karma. Anyway, that is Aquarius's reading. I will post the video in a minute. And I'm going to go do my dinner and go for a walk. So thank you for being here. Enjoy dinner. Oh, how do I turn this off?